Now, your first forecast with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
Cool temperatures all throughout the region at this particular time. We're all into the 30s and 40s. It just seemed like not too long ago we were looking at 50s, but that's not the case for today. It's freezing right now in Lakeview. Same scenario in Klamath Falls, above freezing, but 36 for both Montague and Mount Shasta City. Low 40s from Medford all the way out towards the Oregon coast, 43 in Grants Pass. Now, taking a look at our satellite and radar composite, you can see most of the showers are moving from the north towards the south. So the rain that's occurring right now in Medford should be tapering off, at least the steadier version, but it's going to take a little bit longer as we head into Siskiyou County. And that's because there's an area of low pressure centered right offshore, and this is moving from north towards the south, so that'll take the showers with it, although it'll keep the showers right along the Oregon coast for just a little bit longer than the rest of the region. Now, looking at our stormcast for the remainder part of the day today, again, we're talking about that steadier precipitation that's occurring right now, but that'll be tapering off throughout the day. We get closer towards sunset, and we're just going to be looking at showers throughout the region, and that'll continue as we go through the day. Excuse me, on Thursday as well. You can see not a whole lot of activity by the time we get towards Thursday evening. Most of the activity will really start to taper off by then. Friday morning, at this particular stage, looking dry, but there still could be a few showers in the region, especially into the higher elevations. Now, speaking of higher elevations, low snow levels for today, we're generally looking at about 2,500 to 3,500 feet for today and into tomorrow as well. But again, that activity will also be tapering off as well. Now, snowfall amounts, we're not going to be expecting a whole lot of snow all throughout the region. In fact, you can see east of the Cascades, generally only a couple of inches at most for the mountains. Down to the south, same kind of scenario for Grass Lake and Siskiyou Summit, maybe only getting an inch or two, and at most 4 inches along the Oregon Cascades. So not a significant snowmaker by any means in the imagination. Now, in terms of rainfall amounts for the remainder part of the day today, also, you can see just hardly any rain really showing up, maybe getting 1/10 of an inch along the Oregon coast, and that's really about it. So we're not going to be looking at a whole lot more in terms of rain and in terms of snow. Now, forecast for today, upper 30s east of the Cascades, upper 30s and low 40s for the Shasta Valley, and here in the Rogue Valley, we'll be getting into the mid 40s, upper 40s for the Oregon coast. Now, for tonight, temperatures dropping into the 20s and 30s for the most part. 21 out in Lakeview, 27 in Yreka, 35 for both Grants Pass and Medford. Now, in terms of our camping forecast, if you're thinking of making some plans for the Cascades for the next couple of days, expect to see some rain and snow. More snow than anything else, but we're not going to see a whole lot of precipitation for the next couple of days, and especially once we get towards Saturday, that's when things will dry out and actually start to warm up by then. In fact, here's your 7-day forecast for the Oregon coast. We'll have that chance of showers and a few thunderstorms being possible today, and eventually that activity will decrease once we get towards Friday and then even into Saturday as well, and then start seeing a little bit more activity towards the early part of next week. Northern California will see the rain and snow for today, but then we have an extended dry period from Thursday all the way through the weekend, and then even early next week, not expecting a whole lot of precipitation. For the Klamath Basin, we'll see some of that snow for today, decreasing snow as we go forward tomorrow and into Friday, and looking for a nice dry weekend. So if you're looking for temperatures to rebound back into the 40s, that's going to be your time for the next couple of days. Cascades, we're not going to see a significant amount of snow from today, tomorrow, and all the way through Friday. But any of the snow that we do get, it will be beneficial. But temperatures rebounding back into the 40s beginning over this weekend. And here in the Rogue Valley, temperatures staying into the 40s through Saturday. Will start to warm up back into the 50s by the time we get to Sunday.
Thank you, Oliver.